Oh, it's been so fun this week to walk through the hall of faith with you, to just take a few moments and remember some of the most faithful people who ever lived in their stories. And if I were the architect and I were actually designing a hall of faith that you and I could actually literally walk through, oh, the grand finale of the whole tour would be our Jesus. He is the most faithful. The Bible says he is entirely faithful. You can always count on him every time. All right, welcome to the Bible for Busy People. I'm Erica, and today, oh yeah, it's time for Joy Bombs in the Psalms. We're going to be exploring God's faithfulness toward us today in Psalm 36. King David wrote this one. We're going to pick it right up in verse 5, I believe. Yes. Your unfailing love, O Lord, is as vast as the heavens. Okay, let's just take that in for a second. Your unfailing love, O Lord, is as vast as the heavens. Have you been keeping up with the James Webb Telescope? If you haven't, I'm telling you, as soon as this podcast is over, Google it. Google James Webb Telescope. You will not believe the pictures that this thing is picking up. We haven't even touched the tip of the iceberg as to what's out there. We are seeing baby stars that we've never knew even existed, galaxies that were unfamiliar to the scientists before we started seeing them in these pictures. It is incredible. It is so vast. We can't even conceive. And David is telling us that God's unfailing love is as vast as the heavens. We can't even truly conceive of what's out there. The most powerful telescope on the planet can't pick up everything just yet. It's impossible. His love for us is so vast and it's unfailing. Bonus, your faithfulness reaches beyond the clouds. Wow. Have you ever been up in an airplane and you're level with the clouds, or maybe you've flown through a cloud and you're like, there are levels above this. His faithfulness reaches beyond the clouds. He is so faithful. The Bible says even when you and I are not faithful, he remains faithful. That's where his unfailing love and his faithfulness go hand in hand. Your righteousness is like the mighty mountains, your justice like the ocean depths. So David takes the heavens and clouds and mountains and oceans, things that we can't get our head around, to explain how vast and awesome and never-ending God's love and faithfulness is. I love how he does that. You care for people and animals alike, O Lord. How precious is your unfailing love, O God. All humanity finds shelter in the shadow of your wings. You feed them from the abundance of your own house. Oh, it's beautiful. Letting them drink from your river of delights. For you are the fountain of life, the light by which we see. And I love this. Pour out your unfailing love on those who love you. Give justice to those with honest hearts. God is so faithful. This psalm is a picture of his love and faithfulness. So the next time you look at the mountains, or you see the ocean, or you look up, and I call it a Pixar sky where it's perfectly blue with those cotton candy looking clouds, the next time you see those things, remember how great and vast his faithfulness is, his unfailing love is. Look at some pictures from the James Webb Telescope, and you'll see why scientists have been crying because they can't believe what's out there. And David, who wrote this psalm, King David, is telling us that God's unfailing love is as vast as this universe that we are just beginning to really see with the most powerful telescope ever made. Oh my goodness. Soak up his lavish, unfailing love and faithfulness. Remember how loved you are. All right, until next time, you might have guessed it, you are loved.